Aethaedd, how you doing, man?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
There you go. You're loud and proud in my ear. I'm testing out the audio really quick. Well,
Okay,
one,
cool.
I know you just got off of work. I think you're pretty good right now in my ear. Yeah. One more
Yeah, I
time.
just switched it to my phone
Oh, you're
instead of
perfect.
speaker.
Yeah, you're loud. You're perfect, man. So, well, one, welcome back to Marant's Rants. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, whole lot of truth, no financial advice. And have you ever seen the show before?
I checked out a couple of your interviews.
There you go.
Yeah, it's awesome.
No, that's awesome. Listen, you don't have to tell. You can be real. Be like, yo, bro, I never heard of you. Who the hell are
Yeah, no,
you?
I've never.
There you go.
I've
Just
never
do
watched
that.
you before.
That's okay. It's okay. There's a lot of people that do. It's all right. We're GameStop supporters. That's what we are first, and then we are the market now because the marketplace has been adopted. We are staunch supporters and collectors of the artwork. So ideally, I bring focus to the artwork, to the collection, and you have a great collection. So that's what we're going to do today. And everyone's here right now in the chat. You can say hello. They're all there. They're reading it. They love you. You have a huge supporter out here by the name of Cowtix. If you don't know who that is, his name is the Collector on a.
The Collector. Yeah,
that's the
he's
Collector.
been super active.
Well, we give him his own name. He has his own nickname here on the show. His name is Cow. I want to say Tits, but it's not Tits. It's Tips. Cowtix. That's his name on our show.
Okay.
It's an inside joke, but you're gonna be all right, man. So anyway, I love your artwork. We're looking at it. I'm gonna ask you some questions. You can elaborate. You can do your thing. But this is an open format, just like we're having a simple conversation. No pressure, brother. You know how this works. So first, good
Absolutely.
afternoon. Good afternoon. Where are you at? Are you in Cali or where are you at?
Yeah, I'm in LA.
Okay.
Yeah, good afternoon. Thank you for having me on here.
Yeah, you're not far. That's close enough for me, bro. I'm right here in Palm Springs area. So,
Okay. Yeah, awesome.
I'm within arms. I actually live about 1 block away from Coachella. 2 blocks.
Oh, nice.
Two
nice.
blocks.
Never been.
Yeah, no, don't worry. You're not missing much, but a lot of people and a lot of traffic. But your artwork is phenomenal. Your artwork's phenomenal. I like it. I'm going to
Thank
ask
you.
you, where'd you get this concept?
So yeah, I mean the artwork is pretty self-explanatory when you look at it. We've got astronauts and a
Yep.
whale and a Lambo. All the sort of culture references to this ape movement. But yeah, the idea behind it is more about like creating like storytelling, doing like an animated series with these characters.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean that's the goal is like get people involved. Like give the people that buy this stuff the right to come in and sort of help direct these stories. And the big picture goal is just to like hype people up. Like when we're all a part of like the same movement, and we see how important like memes and the humor. So yeah, I think our goal is to kind of like fit into that vibe and just like keep people inspired.
Every morning I wake up with that, right? So every morning we're in here and we're following the stock and we're getting updates, on the creators themselves, the stock, the way it's moving. Were you a GameStop investor before the marketplace?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Hey, let me tell you, out of the 21 interviews that I've done now, 22 maybe, I can't remember the number. No, it's 22, I think. 21 or 22, somewhere in there. I'll clip this video and we'll figure it out. But out of the 20 plus interviews I've done, only 2 people were not GameStop investors before the movement.
Okay.
And one of them bought GameStop shares yesterday after our conversation.
Nice.
He's like, bro, I'll support it. I mean, of course you will. I go, if you're buying GameStop shares, you're supporting the marketplace. It's the underlying asset of it. So the artwork you're doing, if you believe in it, then that would be your right investment for you. So I see you guys are doing some work here. So when you applied for the marketplace, what'd you apply with? What type of art?
So yeah, this is kind of my second application that got through.
Cool.
I had a bunch of I've got like a collection of the pirate skulls. Those are kind of like what I'm calling the Genesis pieces. Those are one of ones. Like I've put a lot of time into the animations and the ideas behind those. But yeah, so I applied with a few of those the first time, but I didn't have any clear idea beyond just making random art. And so I didn't get accepted. The second time I had this idea for like, okay, let's do a community driven animated series. I had created a bunch more of the pirate skulls. I had started, Twitter and Instagram, all that stuff. So
Yeah.
it was, much more of an official application the second time.
Well, you're trying to get some
I
traction on
think,
here, and they look crazy, but they
yeah,
have
they're
motion
wild.
to them. They have colors. I love the colors. By the way, they're bright. They're loud. I love it. These are all one of ones. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah. Each one,
Wow.
it's kind of like self-portraits, different vibes, different I don't know. There's just
No, it's okay. Hey, let me
whatever
ask
came
you,
into my brain.
what got you into art? How long have you been doing art?
I mean, since I was a kid, I went to film school. This is definitely what I'm passionate about. I work at studios around LA. Um, it, it it's fun at first, but it does become a grind, like lots of other jobs. And so, I kind of view this as like my own thing that I can keep close and have the
Dude, I
have
love
that
good
entire
idea. I
filmmaking
really like this.
experience.
No, I like this piece called Good Idea. That's
Oh yeah, yeah.
that's awesome. It's something else, man. No, I'm watching it
It's like
all.
when you're down in the dumps, and then you just got to go do something, like have a good idea, and it just wakes you up, gets you.
Well, I get that way about
Yeah,
the videos I make, right? It's like I'll be like racing to the camera. I'll be like, man, I'm ready. I'm ready. I got this good idea. I got this good idea, and then I put it out.
exactly.
But then I make it and I put it up, and then I go, oh, that wasn't so good. No, it doesn't work out that way. I'm joking, man. Hey, so I have a question for you though. Like, as you're going through this and you want to be a part of this marketplace, have you tried to be a part of any other marketplace?
Yeah, I was kind of doing like OpenSea for a little bit, and then what's the other one? I got accepted to Foundation. But honestly, I wasn't getting much traction, so I burnt what I had, and I'm just going all in on the GameStop one now.
That's cool. We appreciate that. I'm actually learning all these new terms, right? So like when they burn off the pieces, the collection, they're gone. For the people that do have those individual ones, they're rare. And certainly, if you're getting traction, you're one of the launch creators in a way. Like you're a launch creator of this channel, of this beta platform. I mean, for the GameStop marketplace. But I ask you, when you applied, you say you applied a couple of times. How did you feel when you got accepted?
Oh, the second time, yeah, I was so stoked. I mean, because I've been following this for almost what, like 2 years now,
Right.
and reading Reddit every day, following exactly what's happening, all the DD, and just having it align with kind of what I do as a digital artist was just surreal. Like, wow, I can help. I can help lift off. I can make stuff
That's awesome.
that's gonna go on their
Yeah.
marketplace.
You're
Yeah,
doing what we're doing. Like I'm being honest with you right now. So we have been interviewing all the creators, and they're all passionate investors at the same time. So the fuel that
yeah,
drove them to be creative was the fact that they were holding GameStop shares. Same reason why I do my spot. But I want you to come check us out sometime, only because you don't have to read it off of Reddit. You get to interact with it in real life, and we're fundamentals though. We talk fundamentals, and the fundamentals of this marketplace is that there's a lot of great creators like yourself pushing out a lot of great content, and we're going to keep gobbling it up because we're collectors, we're gamers, we just can't be beat at this point. And
right.
I'm so excited for you. So nothing's being minted right now. Is that correct? It's still down?
Yeah, it's still down. I have a few other things I was trying, but they've got that little message, yeah, saying because it's still the beta market. So
Yeah. Yeah. So I think people need to understand what it is, right? So we just got to slow down and not be so quick to try to race up and be part of like OpenSea tomorrow. Because, they've been around for 4 years and we've been around for 2 weeks. So I'm just more realistic
yeah.
with what we're doing, and we're doing the best we can. So let me ask you: you have a family? You are out here in LA? You got everybody around you?
I'm from Minnesota originally.
Oh, okay,
But I've been in LA for a while now and got a network of people out here.
it's cool.
Um,
I only ask because
yeah.
if you're doing this artwork here, are you by yourself? Do you have a team? How do you guys do this?
Yeah, so I've got a team, just from working at different studios out here and just, networking and whatnot. So yeah, the game plan is essentially holders kind of decide what we're going to create. Character holders are actually in charge of, they get more like story rights, where they can develop that character. So there's 50 per character. It's an experiment, right? I have no idea how this is really going to work, but
yeah, at least you're honest
I
about
assume
it.
of 50 people, hopefully some people like get involved, join the community, and are like, oh, I want my guy to like, get in that Lambo and like go rip around, or whatever idea they have. And we talk about it, and then it would, once an idea is sort of selected, it would float up to the producer level, which is anyone holding, the other non-character NFTs. And they would kind of vote, be like, yeah, that's a great idea, let's make it. Or they're kind of like the governing, overarching, executives deciding where the series is going to go.
Interactive art. So I want to know. I want to know something. Yeah, but I want to know something. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do with the Winnebago on a rocket? Like, I'm
whatever
with you.
You want, man.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Like, I got to get creative now. No, it was a question from one of the guys on the channel right now. Everyone's watching you right now, and they're looking at your art and they love it. But I will tell you this: as I look at these pieces, and we're going to be interactive, how can they reach out to you? Do you have a Discord or something?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely encourage everyone to join the Discord. Okay. And really, yeah, I'm hoping we get that community going of people that just, because we've all been through the same stuff. Like, for example, our first episode, I can't give a spoiler, it's going to be like our astronauts, they're like a purple circle, but then there's like these little crazy derpy mayo jars, like charging them. So they're like fighting them off, and then like this giant mayo jar is going to like come cracking out from underground. And they're gonna have to battle it, and they're probably gonna form like a wall of mayo, and then like the whale is gonna have to come in, so it's just gonna be like a wild ride. I
mean, but like
try to celebrate,
Yeah, I hear you, man. You must have a lot of you have a great imagination. It was mayo, and more mayo. No, I got you.
Yeah, how I view it,
No, I tried to join your Discord right now, and he's going to verify everything, so I'll verify it later. It says want my phone number. I can't give it to the whole world. A lot of people do have my number. I think even you have my number, right? I texted you.
I do.
So there you go. So don't be afraid to use it. You can use it. If you ever want to do a drop, if you want to make an announcement, we do that for a lot of artists. We can. Like today, I gave away 2 pieces that the artist wanted to give away. And we promoted it that way because we're all collectors, we're all investors, and we're doing our best.
That's awesome.
Whatever to get engaged with the community. So you know how to reach me on Discord, you know how to reach me there. Let me ask you some other questions first, because I don't let you just walk away this way. Next is that, because while I have you here, I'm going to strangle-hold you. Because it's so hard. You know how hard it is to reach you guys? You artist guys, it's hard, man.
Yeah, man. Everyone's busy.
Yeah, everyone's trying to upload stuff, trying to work on projects, and they're like, "Marantz, I'll get with you right now." No, I saw your other interview. I'm gonna get with you. Yeah, I know what you're doing. Okay, good. There we go. Well, more so than that, we watch the stock every damn day. But let me ask you: have you unloaded any of this ETH that came your way, or is it still sitting there?
So I've been setting aside. Like, I had to look up all the tax, rules for this stuff. So I've been like setting aside what I know I'm going to get taxed on.
Okay.
But other than that, I've been, leaving it in there just because, I don't want to get into the position next year. Hopefully everything's going to play out and I won't have to worry about any money. But just making sure I have it set aside.
Can I tell you, I don't know if you heard, but there's a great investment where you won't have to worry about much. And it's only,
what I hear. Yeah.
It's only $32 right now. $32 a share.
Man. Yeah, I'm literally fully loaded. Like,
look at you. I like that.
This first collection is out here is sort of like seed funding, because I'm gonna have to hire artists, voiceover actors, and we're doing motion capture for a lot of the animation, so mocap artists, sound effects, all that stuff, and I want to pay the artists because I'm an artist, so
you understand the value of it. Absolutely. For time, right? Like my whole thing is the time it takes. Somebody has to get paid for that. Yeah, I'm with you. So just so you know, okay, make this very clear right now, Aethaedd, my channel is completely free. I donate every hour. I don't ask for super chats. I don't sell merchandise. There's no monetization outside of the ads I do with YouTube. YouTube will pay me my money,
that's awesome.
not the people. I never want you
Yeah.
to pay me anything because I want that money to go to either NFTs on the GameStop marketplace or more shares. So, or GameStop merch at the store. So we give away merch
I'm
here.
with you.
Yeah, we gave away over $2,000 worth of free gifts and prizes this past month. This month, right now, we're up to, well, I don't even know how much in NFTs, the value of them, because it's crazy. Like the amount we've given away, like Ordinary Atoms, Meta Boys, you name it, it's all there. And only because the community itself, like these guys are deep, they're passionate, and they come on. So I just want to let you know you're in a good space, you're in a safe space. So if you ever want to come out and watch some stock talk or watch NFT news or anything like that, we do it daily and we talk about it. And you're the subject matter for the next lifetime moving forward because you came on the show. So we're going to support you the whole way through. Aethaedd, there's plenty of us. There's over 4,000 people that watch, and they're going to eventually find your artwork, and they're going to love it, and they're going to interact with you. And like I told you, your biggest fan right now, the collector, this guy's been pumping you up to me for like a month, well, 2 weeks now. You got to get this guy on. You got to get this guy on. And I'm like, all right, I found him. I tracked him down, and I love it that you're a GameStop investor and you're within reach to me. You're in LA. That's awesome to me, man. That you have something going, a passion project. I ask you. I know we kind of gave a direction on like where you're headed, where you want to head with the project. Do you see any collabs coming in the future? Anything of that nature?
Absolutely. I mean, I kind of have some phases laid out in the Discord, about like, okay, so first we focus on our own internal series. We get, we prove that like we can be storytellers and make something that, another aspect is like making something that someone who's never bought an NFT before would still watch and be like, oh, that's funny. That's awesome. I like that. And then
Perfect.
They find out like, if they want to be involved, they can actually buy an NFT and join this project. So first, prove we can tell stories and make cool things. And then, like moving forward, I think it'd be so cool to kind of be, a Web3 studio. Because I see like all these other, all these other metaverse concepts, like these amazing collections, thousands of different characters. But the hard part is telling all those stories and like bringing stuff to life. So if we can somehow figure out a way to like build that part of the market, that would be so cool to help their collections like come to life.
Absolutely. So I like that idea, Web 3.0 studio. It's going to take some forward thinking, and it's going to take some capital. So let's get you some capital, right? So all you guys out there is Aethaedd has a great idea, and the only way he's going to get there is if we support him. So do your best to support this network of friends and family and artists. And I tell you, I'm so thankful for your time and what you got going on. Yeah, everyone's telling me right now you hit the sweet spot. You did, because right now you're starting to sound confident about your project. You've started out a little shaky, but now you're ready to rock, because you know what? It takes time to warm up to the idea of being interviewed. Certainly on this platform, like right now we're live, right? So I have to choose my words wisely and yet still rhyme and reason and get it all out there. And you're doing the same. So I think you're doing well, sir. I think you're built for this, and I love your project. Very colorful, very bright. And then I also like the interactive idea that they've been telling me about this for at least a week and a half. I'll be honest with you. And I've been out here looking for you, and I found you, so I'm happy. But Web 3.0 Studio, we can call it Marantz's place. No, I don't know. I'm so happy for you. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So if you need anything, get out to me. I'll get out to you. I support you. Anything you want to say on the way out the door? Because remember this interview will be clipped and it will be put on YouTube forever. So when your kids one day and your family want to see this, you say, you know what? I got interviewed by a guy once. Let me go find that clip. Is there something you want to say to your future self and or your children, your family, anybody moving forward?
Oh, man, I don't know. Can I give financial advice on this?
Hey, let me tell you, I give out financial advice every damn day, even though it's not that, right? My financial advice is pay your bills. That's my advice.
Pay your bills, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
what do you got? What do you got? You got anything you want to say on the way out the door?
Yeah, I mean, I think that this movement is something special. This movement's going to be something historical in my mind that we look back on. So if you're new to this, just hearing about it, research it, look into why all these people are so passionate. And there's so many different ways to get involved. So,
Yeah, I just got a comment real quick. I know we were going to sign off, but this comment makes so much sense. And think about his name. His name is Deep Suck. Okay, don't remind his name. But he says NFTs are so new to everyone still. It's hard to articulate ideas to people who don't understand it, when you might not even have a clear idea moving forward as an artist as well. So I totally agree with this. Because I was given a fortune cookie the other day, and it said, Marantz, you're about to go in a new direction. And I was like, huh? And then I just started talking about NFTs, out of nowhere, because we've been talking about it, but I've been reading more and more and more into it, and the idea of it being adoptable for the masses, right? It's not that yet. Yeah. So that's why when you come up with an idea and you're like, Web 3.0 Studio, you might go into a pitch deck room where you have to throw out a pitch deck about this great idea you have, and people are going to look at you like, what are you talking about? And I bet you get that a lot.
Well, I'm in the studio scene out here in LA, right. So I can't speak specifics, but yeah, this is being talked about by big companies.
That's good. That's good.
So it's a thing. It's gonna have traction. I don't understand why there's these talking points on mainstream media that are shoot it down. Well, I kind of do understand.
Yeah, it's money.
There's so much. Yeah,
it's money. If you can see outside of it, it's any new idea. If they don't have the backing of the banks and Wall Street, then it's not real yet. So until the money rolls in, you can have the best ideas in the world, but until someone buys in, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter one bit. So GameStop's buying in. GameStop went and produced a magnificent marketplace that looks fluid and it's amazing, and they did all that with their own house money. They didn't take it from anywhere else. So now, who wants to buy in? And that's the greatest investment you'll ever see. So I appreciate it. Aethaedd, that's an investment in you. We're going to get you in here every time I can, but I really appreciate your time, sir.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate the interview.
Yes, sir. Enjoy your day and keep putting out art, man. Start minting immediately, and we'll catch you on the backside. Appreciate you, sir.
All right, will do. Bye.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.